Signal intelligence, SIGINT for short, is the act of harnessing the radio waves around you to better understand what is going on, why you're seeing what you're seeing, hearing what you're hearing, and you can leverage that information to keep you and your loved ones safe. The opening clip that I showed was a brief scene that I caught from a high-speed police chase that went within, about a block or so of my house, reaching speeds of over 100 miles an hour, obviously creating an unsafe environment for everyone that is involved. And that chase ended in someone ditching their vehicle, fleeing on foot, and then it turned into a several-hour-long manhunt. And the person they were after is actually still at large. So I'm going to talk about some of the tools that I use when these sorts of things are going on so that I can be aware and keep myself safe. This is a police scanner. This one is a older Radio Shack model that I paid a company called Whistler, who basically bought the rights to manufacture these, to upgrade it into what is equivalent to a Whistler TRX-1.
1,400 till established on localizer. Cleared ILS Zulu runway 25 approach.
This unit offers excellent scanning capabilities, allowing you to listen to police, fire, and EMS. Basically anything that is not encrypted. It supports digital trunking modes like P25 and DMR. So if you are interested in getting one of these, this is how I was able to know that the manhunt had basically landed about a mile across a cornfield from where I live. This is one tool that you can use to do it. Now, you can also use a scanner app on your device. Broadcastify is one. There's a couple others in the App Store. You'll just have to see what's available for your area. But if nobody has a scanner feed for your area, then you're kind of out of luck. The other thing that you need to keep in mind is that a lot of police communications are now encrypted. That being said, many of these same locales will not encrypt fire and EMS traffic, and typically where law enforcement goes, EMS and fire go also. So that's one way of gathering signal intelligence. Using the scanner, I was able to learn that they, in fact, were still searching for this individual. They were searching abandoned homes, outbuildings, barns, and a 1 mile square area that's basically marsh and forest and wilderness. And it happens to be very close to where I live. So that gave me some wherewithal to know that, hey, I need to lock my doors, probably stay inside for a while. And so that was a useful tool to have in that regard. Another signal intelligence tool that I utilize very often, I've done a video on this before. This is a ADSB exchange dongle. It is designed to plug into a Raspberry Pi, like this one. And what this does is allow you to see flight traffic. So you can see the airplanes and helicopters and things that are flying overhead from you. You can purchase these from ADSB Exchange or other services like Flight Radar 24, plug them into a Raspberry Pi, and even with just this little antenna on it, you will get a lot of airplane activity from in your area, and you can pinpoint them on the map, see their altitude, track them and see where they're going. So if there's, say, a manhunt and they're utilizing a police chopper to look for them, their transponder will typically give off the location and you can see what areas they're searching. You can also, in a lot of situations, use this to see military aircraft activity, although a lot of times military vehicles do turn their transponders off. This is basically just a software-defined radio with an amplifier and some special filtering in it designed to receive ADSB transmissions from aeronautical vehicles. So far, the most expensive thing that I've shown you is the scanner. These will typically run at least $200, sometimes closer to $300. The Raspberry Pi should be under $100. The dongles are around $40. I'm going to show you a couple of cheaper alternatives. These are some plug-in SDR dongles that can be used in a lot of different ways. This is going to require a little bit more time investment to get good at it. You're going to need a little bit more elaborate antennas to make use of these. So this is a cheap RTL SDR. You can get these for like 20 bucks. You can pair these up on a Raspberry Pi running a program, I think it's called DSD Plus, which will allow you to do most of what a scanner can do, but it is a little tedious to set up the software. You need to know what you're doing. Without that, you can still use this to listen to other local radio traffic or check out the law enforcement agencies and things around you on radioreference.com and verify what modes they're using. If they're not utilizing trunked systems or digital systems, you can pretty much just plug this into your computer, download a software-defined radio program, and start listening to the things going on around you. And you can hear things like FM radio, ham radio people, a lot of other things. So for 20 bucks, you can do a lot with this. An upgrade from that I recommend, actually you can find this guy in my link tree. This is the MSI SDR pan adapter. It gives you a significantly extended range of frequencies you can listen to over the $20 RTL SDR, and it does so at higher resolution and quality. In conclusion, the tools that I have shown here today can give you a distinct advantage in understanding what is going on around you that you can utilize for your own safety, well-being, and that of your family. Do you have other questions about scanners, SDRs, ADSB, or signal intelligence in general? Drop me a comment below. Consider giving me a follow here on Amateurs and Airwaves. I focus primarily on radio content and radio-related content. 7-3.